I'm so good at Pokemon. Slab, baby! Kieran, full art. You know, I'm not like a huge hot guy. Ho! Yo, whoa, whoa. Today's podcast is brought to you by Chantico Organic Raw Agave. This is a sweetener imported from Mexico. They have hot agave, regular agave, and wild agave. Nice. Both of them right here, right? Hot, wild, and natural. Now, what I like about this is, first off, their packaging. Look how nice the packaging is. If you wanted like a sample box, get all three right here. Real clean, real nice, real easy. Okay. Chantico or Rigo brands. Chantico, imported from Mexico, raw agave. I can tell you that it's from the same plant, the agave, but it's how they make tequila. What's really interesting is like the plant lives, I think it's for like 9 years. From my understanding, the agave plant is related to the asparagus. And when the agave plant, it spends all its life like building up like this root system. And it like saves all this energy, and when it's time for it to reproduce, it shoots up this big stalk right up the middle. And it has this giant stalk, and it flowers, and then it reproduces, and then it quickly dies. And it's the end of the life cycle. So if you ever see like an agave plant, and it's got that big stalk in the center, it's, what's going on. Oh, wow. It smells real sweet. Oh my God. Oh, agave is good. It's like sugar, but not. It's got like a little bit of a unique flavor to it. I can't even describe it. It just tastes like agave. 12 calories per serving size, which is half a teaspoon. 2 grams of sugar, 3 grams of carbohydrates. Ingredients are organic agave syrup. That's it. It's kosher. It's delicious. It's a great sweetener. Let's try the hot agave. Now, I'm not like a huge hot guy. You know that, right? I don't know how hot this is going to be. It's not quite the but it's a little different, right? Ooh. It smells hot. When you get that little ting. Whoa! Ho! Yo, whoa. Oh. Oh my God. Yo. Not fair. Okay, I was a little cavalier. Yo, that's hot. Oh my God. Organic arbol chili. Okay. Let's see if we can smooth that with a little wild agave sweetener. Yo, that's too hot for me. That's not for me. That is not for me. Gluten-free hot, though. Vegan hot. It says it. Okay, let's just dive in this because I got to get that out of my mouth. Wild agave Chantico. Wild agave is a low glycemic sweetener with a light taste. Wild agave is 1/3 sweeter than honey or sugar. So use less in drinks as barbecue glaze or just as an ingredient in or topping for just about everything. Okay. I can see how this is a good topping. If I was like cooking a fish or something, it'd be good, or anything sweet. But hot is hot, really hot. And the raw tastes like something I would imagine. All right, we're done with this. Chantico, Rigo brands. Thanks for sponsoring today's podcast. I'm so good at Pokemon that I decided to become my own grader of Pokemon. Because, we're getting all the cards from Pokemon. So we know they're real. So that's the first thing. When you grade cards, is it real? That's the first question. Well, we know they're real because we're getting them straight from the source. It's like going to like a well and pulling the water straight from the well and drinking. Like, damn, that's good. And then there's no question on where the water came from or was it contaminated because it came straight from the well. Same thing with our Pokemon cards. Now, we've been collecting the Pokemon now for about 6 months. This is the Twilight Masquerade series. We have caught almost all of the Pokemon. Like, really, really impressed with the Pokemon. And then, now that we have all the Pokemon, we went out and I started doing some research online about what do you need to become a grader? How do you grade a Pokemon? Well, first off, you need one of these. This tool is a carbon fiber composite digital caliber. And we're going to measure it out. We're going to see how big an authentic Pokemon card, or how thick an authentic Pokemon card actually is. So we measure right here. And you're talking about 0.0115 inches. So that's how we know an authentic width of a Pokemon card is 0.015. So we're going through, we're making sure everything is calibrated, making sure everything is accurate, making sure the thickness is in place. And then if it is and it checks out, we also are looking for the corners. What do the corners look like? Are they creased? Are they bent? Are they ripped? Are they torn? Is there any, and what's the card look like? How's the card looking? Is the card centered? Like, is the image centered? What's really interesting is these cards come in sheets. So if you're getting one from the dead center, die cast cut, you're gonna have something that's really uniform on all around the edges, on all sides. This one, I don't even need to measure it. You can see just how centered this card actually is. So this is, and if it looks good, they rank from a 0 to 10 scale. A 0 to 10, with a 10 being obviously the best condition that a card can be in. In this case, we know it's authentic. We know it's the right thickness. There's no crease. The corners are clean. There's no scratches or anything else. This is a great looking card. There's no misprints. Sometimes the colors are off. Sometimes you have, like, when they seal the pack, you'll get a crease on the top because the card was off center and got creased. None of that is happening here. In fact, actually, what's really interesting is a lot of the misprints are actually becoming more collectible. Now, there's people who only collect misprints, which makes sense. When you're moving millions and millions of cards, how many of them are going to be misprints? Now that we got our calibration done with our cards, when everything checks out, you know, I've watched one way too many videos. What do you do next? And we are happy to have decided that the mint pack is our pack of choice. The mint hobby case, what's really neat is it comes in this heat-sealed pouch, and they made it kind of fun. Not only does it come in a heat-sealed pouch, but it comes with its own Pokemon card as well. Let's see if we got a good one. And we're gonna go ahead and mint a card here live on camera, all right? So we're gonna pull it out. Ooh, look at it. Now let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Team Rocket's Persian EX. Not bad for like a card that came with it. 260 points. It's got 2 stars in the bottom. It's a pretty good card. Oh man, I don't even want to take this one out of this one. Well, we didn't grade this yet, but it looks amazing. We're gonna take this one out because we're gonna do our own grading. Once you take it out, it's got this magnetic case, locks shut. We're gonna open up. We're gonna take the card out. And we're gonna find our own card that we've already looked at and graded from our series. We're gonna go back to the Holo Rare Full Arts. Today, we are going to be slabbing, it's called, when you put the card into the case. We're gonna be slabbing a new card. We're gonna be going with the, let's go with the, well, these are all the Holo Rares that I really wanted to go with. Man, let's go with the Kieran trainer card. Full art, holo card, right here. Edges look really clean, no crease, no nothing. It's got the shiny thing going there. It looks really good. It's centered. We know it's real because we pulled it from an actual official pack. We're gonna put this into the magnet plastic case where it's gonna live for the rest of its life. We're gonna put it into the carrying box, and more importantly than anything, we're gonna give it a formal Scout hologram, right? They're all numbered. Great. We're gonna give this number 4885, the Kieran full art card. And what we do is we put it over the top. So we lock it in. And if anyone opens this, it's going to break the seal, and then it won't be official anymore. So we put it right over the top here. Close it. Seal it. Slab, baby! Kieran, full art, number 4885 from the Twilight Masquerade series, now ready to be auctioned for charity. As you know, we're all about ripping for relief. We've got a couple slabs already that we've got ready for auction. This is the very first one, number 1 of all of our holograms. This is our Tatsugiri card full art from the Twilight Masquerade series. We got our Chansey card. We've got our Eevee card. And we got our Blissey EX card. We're sitting real pretty right now. I got the other Chansey card. This is a backup. But we got a whole bunch of things we're going to be auctioning off. All the proceeds are going to go to the relieffoundation.org. And guys, this is how we're now getting into the game. We have certificates that we made up that are going to ride along with each one of these slabs, so people can rest assured that their card that they got that is minted and packed in these cases is legitimate. The real deal Holyfield, brought to you and graded 10 out of 10s here at the Grovara GroDega podcast. Check back next week. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're going to try the hot agave, just don't do it on camera, live, without any water, anything to wash it down with except for... Catch you later. Thank you.